Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my cute little enlarge, what would I call them? I suppose I would call them Origami Favours. This one I adapted from a larger version of this little cutie. Now I thought this would be perfect for wedding favours. It simply has just one little milk of chocolate inside, and I thought that it would be perfect for using, like I said, as a favour. Just a little thank you. You could also put your own little message on there or anything really. You could have something inside. I'm not going to take these apart because you'll see them how they fit in a minute, but you could have a little note inside, almost like fortune cookies, that's the word I was looking for. They are really cute and they're quite simple to make, so I'm going to show you how to make both the small and the large, so I better get a shift on. So to make the small one you will need a sheet of DSP that is 4x6, and then you need to grab your Simply Scored and a scoring tool, and on the long side you need to score at 1 inch, 2 inch, 4 inch and 5 inch. Then we need to rotate and we need to score at 1 inch and 3 inch. Now don't put your scoring board away just yet, because we need to now make some marks, as we did do with my pyramid boxes that I've made. So on this one we need to make a small little mark at the 3 inch, and we rotate and score a little mark at the 3 inch. So there's two little marks there now at the 3 inch mark. Now on this line here we need to mark the 2.5 mark and the 3.5 mark. Spin it round and do the same again. So 2.5 and 3.5. Take that away. And then in you come with your ruler again, and we need to score from this point here to that top one, and from this point here to the top one, and then we do from the corner to the line, corner to the line. Then we need to score a straight line here and a straight line here. Rotate and do the same again. So generate that diamond at the top, sorry, triangle at the top, and then the two off to the side. And then comes our folding and burnishing. So we can do the straight lines as normal, and then we fold these other ones. And now what we need to do is fold these pieces in here. In fact, ignore me, you didn't need to do those lines, I just realised. So we need to fold these two pieces in here, and what we do here is we need to bring this triangle in the centre. So let's just give him a little crease. You don't really need to burnish this one, just a little crease is ample. So just give him a little fold, just like that. And then we bring our two long edges together, and we basically use those side lines for it to go, I'm not very good at explaining this basically, but they go the opposite way to your triangle. So what you're trying to create is this effect here. So when you hold the sides and you push it like this, you've got this bit that will open up, and then when you force, there's no sort of if you like, there's no score line there because that's where those lines were, but you just simply give it a little bit of a push here, which is just where all of this gives, and as you can see it creates that little pocket, and that's where I popped my chocolate bar. And this is what I mean about putting a little note or a little message inside, that you could just say thank you for joining us, thank you for helping us share our day. As you can see, I've used Wood Textures DSP on this one because I don't think it gets used enough anymore, and I think it's beautiful, and it would be lovely for a wedding as well, if ever somebody's having sort of a natural wedding, you know, with the sort of wood and lace and things like that, shabby chic. So chocolate bars in there, middle bit's been brought up like this, and you simply tuck that one there and then fold that one over the top, and then you can just sort of fiddle with it a little bit, but you can see that when you press the sides here, it just causes that triangle, and that's it. And then you simply need to wrap. I have this left over from another project that I did because I used the wrong ribbon. So you then just simply need to wrap some ribbon around it, and then I'm just going to do a double knot on this one because I don't think a bow is needed. Just grab my scissors, and I'm just, as I said, this would just be if it was used for a favour, so you'd probably be a little bit more cautious with your ribbon. I put that join towards the back. My ribbon's twisted there, but I can't mess. Oh, here we go, hang on, let's just turn it so that that's at the bottom. I'm probably going to wreck this completely now. There we go, that'll do. Right, so that's the front, so I want my bow to sit there, and then I've simply got some silver glimmer here and the classic label punch. And I should just, can I just get, in fact I know, I'll do it that way because I don't need that end bit. So there's my bit of glimmer, and then I've got my Whisper White here, and I've lost my, here it is, my Teeny Tiny Sentiments, which is, again, I'm going to say thank you, which is that one. And I'm just going to use my G block for this one. So that's the way it needs to go. And I'm actually just going to use Smoky Slate, I think, for this one. You can do heat embossing if you want to, but I don't think it's needed, because I think that the stamping is just as good, and if you are doing it for favours you're going to have a lot, so you don't want to be generating far too much work. So there's my thank you, which I'm going to put over to the left. And I'm just going to put some snail onto the back. Oh, I did that the wrong end, silly me. Some snail on the back, and I'm actually going to do it slightly different, doing that way. And then I want a couple of mini dimensionals to just pop on the back, which I will then put over the ribbon. In fact, I think I'm going to trim that bit just because it's too long and I don't think it looks good. So I'm actually going to change that one. I should have used my fuse because that snail's not sticking too well to the glitter. Let's do that again. And this is why, as I say, I always use fuse with glitter, because it just helps it adhere that little bit better. So straighten, catch my ends together. There we go, that's better. And then I simply want to add a silver metallic shape. So I've got all my gold ones and those silver ones. Is that, no, they're gold. Oh, here we are, here's my silver ones. Piercing tool just to add a little silver heart just on the end there. And that's my tiny one made. I think they're really cute. So to do the big one, it's exactly the same. So you need a piece of DSP that is 8 by 12. And I don't know if you can see, I don't think you can because the lighting's not very good. I've already scored this one, and it's scored at 2, 4, 8 and 10. Let's have a quick look. So 12 inches across the top. Yes, we score at 2, 4, 8 and 10. Rotate and score at 2 and 6. So then we rotate back and we'll make a mark at 6, and then at 5 we make a little line, and at 7 we make a little line, rotate and do the same again. So we mark at 6, at 5 we make a line, at 7 we make a line. Get that ruler out and join those lines up again. So mark to corner, mark to centre, and then again mark to centre, mark to the line, rotate, mark to the line, mark to centre, mark to centre, mark to line. I keep banging my head on this tripod and it's annoying me today. For some reason my chair won't go any lower. I don't know if I've got my tripod in a different place and so it's lower than normal, whether my chair's broken and I can't lower my chair. I don't know. But either way, I'm getting frustrated with it. I'll have to investigate before I do much more. So I'm just folding and burnishing those score lines, and then we do our triangles one way and our creased line the other way, which is always a bit harder to do. There we go. So our triangles are popping out and our other line is going in. So it is difficult to do because it is a little bit fiddly, but once you sort of get them moving, and in fact if you just do your triangles, when you come to do this part, so fold your long ends in and then you just simply sort of do it this way. So you pinch that triangle, bringing the, and it just will automatically make it curl up, and if needs be you can then go back over and refold those triangles, sorry, those angles there. Okay, so for this one, you've guessed these are my favourite chocolates by now, I'm sure. So for this one, actually that doesn't help, does it, that my tripod's slipping again. So 2 of these lovelies inside, and then it's just the same again. We just fold this side up and this side over, and that again is our wrap. And they don't come out, the chocolates don't come out, they're really good in there. Okay, so got this one tied up like this, and I'm actually going to use my black shimmer ribbon because I haven't used this for ages, and it just looked at me and I thought, yes, that needs to be used today. So just the same again, put your ribbon over, tie a lovely bow, and then make sure you're happy with its placement, which, as we know, nobody's ever happy with the bows. That'll do. And I'm just going to trim some some of the tails off there. And again, if you're using this as a little favour, I've got a little bit of silver sequin trim, and I'm actually going to grab some of my silver glimmer. So I'm just going to punch one of those, and then, oh, where's my whisper white? Let's use some of this. This is my dodgy bits that I've got. So I've got some of that, some of that. So I just need to stamp with my teeny tiny sentiment, Merry Christmas. I'm going to do this one in basic grey, I think. So let's do it here so that it's okay. So punch that one out. And then we just need to adhere them. So, not using snail, we use fuse. And I'm simply going to stick this just slightly below, like that. And I want a couple of dimensionals, and I'm actually going to space these quite a distance apart, because then I'm going to come in with a couple of glue dots and pick up my piercing tool, not my pen, and add, oops, no, you're going there, thank you, a couple of glue dots just here. Oh, come on, it's because it's the glimmer paper that it just doesn't want to stick. And then, I don't know if you're aware, but your trim has what I would class as a good side and a not so good side, because that's where the stitching is. So for your good side, make sure your sort of tails are the same length, and just stick him on. I don't really want him seen over the top. And then take your backings off, and then just stick him over the ribbon. And obviously the good thing is you can get your fingers inside to press that down, and there's your glittery, beautiful Christmas gifts. So you can either go for some teeny tiny wedding favour gifts, or you could go for some big Christmas dinner place setting gifts. But either way, they're both really cute and I love them. Thank you for watching, guys. All the information will be on my blog. Just click on the link below, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!